Embossing. Embossing can be used to add fine white details to your drawing, and very, very easy way to do it. You can use a page to practice in your sketchbook. Pull up 2 pages, put something a little heavier underneath the 2 pages so that you don't emboss the pages underneath. And on the top page, just practice, play around with it a little bit. Make sure you press down nice and hard. Pressing down really hard, otherwise it won't show up very well. Lift the first page and you should have a little bumpy bit underneath, so then you can start using your colored pencil techniques, shading. You should be able to still see your word. So let me zoom in on that a little so you can see the word embossing. Where this can be very extra helpful is if you're doing, for example, someone's hair or the fur on an animal. In that case, you may find this extremely useful. So let's try something again. I'm going to pull my top page back down. Underneath, I'm just going to draw a box that I'll be able to see. And I can see it through the paper. So I'm going to stay inside this box. Maybe I'll make a funny face. Again, you want to press down nice and hard so that it really digs into the page underneath. I'm going to do eyes really far up high, and a long, strange looking nose, and a tiny, tiny little mouth, and curly, wavy hair. Again, I'm pressing down really hard. I'm going to add lots of little shapes to make her hair look more curly. And I'm pressing down really hard. Now, this is kind of a cartoon picture, so if you were doing something more realistic, you would be very careful to make the lines kind of all going in the same direction, maybe something more like this. If it wasn't a cartoon character, you'd be more careful to make them more deliberate. But it's cartoon character on that side, so it's okay. Okay, so once I lift up, I have the imprint of my drawing, and I can use any color. I have gold. Let's see if the gold will work. So you can see the light imprint of her hair coming through, showing through the gold shading. And it's a little bit more realistic on this side. I can give the outside a little bit more shape with the gold colored pencil. And you can see the white highlights showing through. Again, I'll zoom in just a little so you get a better look. So this, again, this could be very useful for doing human hair, animal fur, something like that. If I wanted to finish this off, I would get some sort of a skin color. I would try to go around the outside of her eyes, just get her nose in the shape of her mouth. And that's if I was going to finish this off. And you can see the indentation of her nose and mouth. And then I could go in and sort of do her eyes. For kind of an abstract version. Okay, so try it and think about how you might be able to use it in your own work.